train. Great band, annoying when it goes by when you're trying to live stream. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Jaybee Rants. Let's see if anyone comes in. I don't typically have good numbers on Saturday early afternoons. Let's see what happens. Hey, 3 watching. What the hell? I go live and I get 3 people watching. Boom. No advertisement. Apparently, I'm in the sweet spot. Because I'm not big enough as to... What's up, Tom Darko? No, don't do it. Don't do what? Apparently, I'm in the sweet spot because I'm not big enough for YouTube to really try to, hurt me. But I'm big enough that 3 folks show up, including our very esteemed Tom Darko. No, don't do it. Don't do what? Don't talk about Joe Biden? I have to. I'm just going to play some old stuff that everyone's already heard. I'm going to wait for a few more folks to come in, and if they don't, then I'll sign off, and I'll just say, bye-bye, and we'll go on later. I know no one wants to hear Uncle Jojo Bajiden. I just can't get enough of the guy. I want him. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Can you imagine someone who literally cannot string a sentence together? Just do it then. Yeah, like Nike. Like Kobe Bryant's Nike. Just do it. All right, we got 4 watching. I consider that an audience. This is pretty old. This is the Democrat front run. And by the way, I say this every video. I hate to keep repeating myself. I am not a Republican. I am not a Democrat. I think both parties are dog shit, owned by the Vatican and the international bankers and the Satanists and all the other whatever devil worshippers. So with all that being said, I am a Trump supporter. I have a custom Trump hat, as you can see, Trumplican Conspiratorian. Keep America Great, 2Q, 2Q. That's a shout out to the, I don't know, the whole Q thing to me is not gospel, but they've predicted a lot of things in advance, so I give them some credit, and I just kind of like it. Sandra Cannon comes in and says, I would endorse him just to watch him lose big. I am endorsing Joe Biden for the same reason right now. I am literally, that's what this video is about. So I'm just going to play some fun stuff. So we have the media won't cover it. Tom Darko says, nice hat, thanks. Sandra Cannon says, hello to Tom. 6 watching, I can't believe this. Thank you guys so much. All right. I'm not going to be playing anything new here unless we find something live. Towards the end, I'll probably cover a little bit of Gateway Pundit or something of that nature. But so the media won't report the fact that 7 watching. I can't believe it. The media, thank you guys very much for showing up and just watching some guy, speak from his laptop in very precarious life circumstances, although no legal troubles. That's a good thing. Where the hell was I? It's not good to lose your train of thought right in the opening of your show. Joe Biden, Joe Biden, Joe Biden, Joe Biden, Joe Biden. The hell was I going to say? It'll come back to me. Oh, yeah. So what the mainstream media will not basically put out on their airwaves to the general public is at the last president. I hate it when they always say Trump because they try to make it be like, oh, he's not a president, he's just Trump. He had 100, we, all of us, or most of us, had 175,000 ticket requests for the last Trump rally. 175,000. There were 4 parking lots full of people waiting. That's not cars, that's people waiting to hopefully get into the rally. Joe Biden had 30 at his last rally. And we'll cover his last rally if I can even fucking find it, because it doesn't get any. All right, so let's just get right, because I just can't. It's a Saturday afternoon. Oh man, I'm missing everyone. Charles Brown, my cousin Charles Brown, what up? I missed you there. Sorry about that. Ron White, gotcha. Ben Cult 45, gotcha. Oh, Ben Cult 45 says they'll screw. Wait, hold on. Tom Darko, Jaybee be thinking about making a fishing video. Yeah, once it gets warm enough. Absolutely. By the way, isn't it weird that I have 9 in the chat and it says 5 are watching? I saw an X22 report. No, it wasn't X22 report. It was a live stream. It was by the way, if you guys don't follow X22 report, and I'm not getting off track, this stuff is important. If you don't follow X22 report, you need to watch X22 report. Dave, he's fantastic. He's a billion. If you never watch me again, watch at least one of his videos. That's all I can say right now. 175,000 ticket requests for the last President Trump rally. I don't know why he's holding things in like 8,000 to 10,000 person arenas when he could be selling out Super Bowl stadiums. Easy, no problem at all. No problem at all. President Trump would fill a Super Bowl sized football stadium. No problem at all. And that includes, the seats and up high, first level, second level, third level, all around with helicopters above and a couple fucking blimps. And then also the stage behind, the floor space behind the stage, and the entire floor filled shoulder to shoulder. No problem doing that. No problem at all. So let's check out a Joe Biden thing. Everyone's already heard this, but I'm just having fun right now. This isn't really a serious JB rants. Oh, and I forgot to address Tom Darko's thing. Yeah, no shit. They're already screwing Bernie Sanders worse than they did in 2016. By the way, and I know you guys, some of my audience might throw up a little bit in their mouth with me saying this. Bernie Sanders, I don't believe, is an evil person. I don't think he's evil. I think Bloomberg is evil. I think Biden is willingly evil to a degree, and Hillary Rotten Clinton is certainly evil. Certainly evil. There are things that I can't even say on my show that I believe that I know about Hillary Rotten Clinton, because if I say them, I'll get banned, and if I say what I really, really know, I'll probably have suits knocking on my door. So I'll just leave it up to you guys to do your own research. Why am I down to 3 viewers? Probably because I'm just ranting, and you guys came here for some good old-fashioned Jojo Biden stuff. I just love this so much. Oh, it's great. Here's the next president of the United States. Ready, folks? Let's go.
Aware when I was in law school, proudly for Holloway, proudly for your dad, first African-American state senator in the state of Delaware. Everything about. And by the way, I sit on the stand. I got hairy legs. That turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool.
And the kids used to come up and reach in.
So it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
They would watch the hair come back up again. So I learned about roaches. Rubbing his legs. Kids rubbing his legs. His hair would come back up.
I love kids jumping on my lap.
I love kids jumping on my lap.
And I tell you what, the men.
Next president of the United States.
The guys I work with down here.
They're
all guys at the time.
They were all guys at the time. What are they? Have sex changes now?
And Earl Larkin had a rough time.
Yeah.
And some of you knew Earl.
Right.
I came back as a public defender.
Yeah.
What you just said.
So that's the next president of the United States. What the fuck is going on here, folks? Can someone please tell me what's going on? Sandra Cannon, you can retract that if you don't mind. They'll screw Sanders again like Hillary. Yeah, no shit. Like I said earlier, Bernie Sanders I think he's a fine person. I don't think he's evil. I just think he's wrong about everything. Socialism is a horrible system. There has never been a social, as far as I know. What do they always say? Look at the Swiss or look at Sweden or, socialism works over there. To the extent that I have looked into it, they're not fully socialist countries. And by the way, they have a ton of guns. So maybe socialism, here's how socialism might work, right? By that particular model. You give everyone AR-15s and friggin' Tommy guns from like the 1930s. Okay? Everyone, every man, woman, over the age of, let's say 18, of course. Arm the citizenry to the teeth. And then you can have your socialism thing. And if the people are fed up with it, they can take over the government by force. I'm not advocating that. I don't want any violence. No violence. No violence. That's not the way we solve things. We have to solve them at the ballot box, period. Anyway, let's find some more funny stuff, shall we? Maybe we do. I know this is redundant on my show. However, I respect their reporting so much. Let's do a little more Gateway Pundit. And just so everyone knows, the reason that I don't do a screen share is because every time I try it, they won't let me. So let's try it right now. Let's see if it works. Maybe it's just a fluke 5 out of 6 times. Okay, there's the button. Share screen. Click. Okay, share screen. All right. Chrome tab. Click. All right. New tab. Okay. Alrighty. I think it worked this time because I can see it. Can you guys see my screen share? Ooh, I am so thrilled right now. Thank you, Sandra, but I'm not going to talk about it anymore. But it looks like this actually worked. Oh, my Lord. Okay. So we're going to cover some Gateway Pundit. Got a 1 from Charles Brown. Got a 1 from Ben Cult 45. Isn't it weird that I do the same thing every single time? I do the exact same thing, which is click here, click there, boom, share. Here's the link. Boom. I do the same thing every time. And I guess it's now 5 out of 7 of the last times it hasn't worked. It just doesn't work. You know why? Because when I go on in prime time, when I have like an audience, I mean, I'm not a big channel. That's not the point. But when I have a channel upwards of approaching the 20s, I used to have over 100 back when I used to just get shit-faced. Like I would just drink vodka. I'd be in the garage back at the old apartment. I'd just bring the laptop out or my mobile device, and I would just like get hammered on vodka and just rant about things. And I'd be like all shirtless and probably drooling and sweaty. And they used to let me go on then, but now they make it all difficult. All right, so let's cover some Gateway Pundit. Breaking. Senate votes against impeachment. Yeah, we know that. Florida pastor Roger Stone witnessed with Franklin Graham has put his faith in God. Roger Stone got fucked. This guy right here, he's a great person. Might be a little bit cutthroat politically or very cutthroat politically, but he's a good person. Attorney General Bill Barr assigns his top counsel at Department of Justice to oversee lingering Mueller cases. Good thing. Epic. President Trump trolls Democrats morning after GOP senators block new witnesses in impeachment trial. I don't know why this is being weird. Oh, this one's interesting. All right, so we're going to click on this. So let's see if it changes. When I click on the link, can you guys read this? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I got full internet connection. Can you guys see the... Okay, nice. So this was a really interesting... Hey, Kiwi Lover. What up, Kiwi Lover? And Ron White, I gotcha. Horst Weiter says, dumb fuck. Okay. Goodbye, shithead. There's a very, very simple solution to being angry at Jaybee rants or not liking my show. It's like the easiest solution in the world. It's not even a 3-step or a 2-step process. It's called don't watch. If you don't like it, don't watch. Don't come in the chat and start mucking up everything for people who want to be here. That's like rude and stupid to them. You're not going to affect me at all. Don't do it to the other chatters. That's really stupid. The easiest solution to not getting angry at JB Rants is don't watch JB Rants. When you see me go on, just go, oh, I don't want to watch that. And go look at, go watch cat videos. There are millions of them. I watch them almost every day. They're fucking hilarious. Sandra Cannon's going to go work on some art stuff. Very nice. We love artists here. All right, so let's get into this. I love this. Wait, where'd it go? Ah. So this is the crazy person who caused a massive Secret Service and private security conflict in Mar-a-Lago. Her name is Hannah Romhild, the opera singer, Trump-hating socialist activist. Yesterday, shots were reportedly fired at Mar-a-Lago after a woman breached 2 checkpoints there. Hannah Romhild, let's just call her Hannah O, is the reported culprit, and we knew yesterday that she is a Bernie bot. Now here is more, ... Oh, the suspense. Here's a tweet from, I'm not on Twitter, but here's a tweet from someone called Eric Simmons. Authorities reported to be responding to an incident involving a woman who ran the second checkpoint, was fired at, shots fired by Palm Beach County deputies and the Secret Service. The woman has allegedly gotten away and is still on the run. I didn't know that. How the hell do you get away from storming the president's second property? Are you serious? And that's the only story? That's the whole thing? All right, so I guess we have to read some of this Twitter trash. Oh, there's a video by Quasi Q Moto. Love those Qs. Lots of helicopters. Someone breached security. Let's watch this. Interesting. It's pretty boring. I can't even see any helicopters. Yeah, there's 1 helicopter. 2 helicopters. Boring. Okay. Here's a photo of 30-year-old. Oh, wow. She's 5 years younger than I am. Okay. Hannah Rowe, the suspect at the center of a security breach near Mar-a-Lago. They spilled over into West Palm Beach. She's still on the run? What the fuck? It looks like most Bernie Sanders supporters, like Miss R, was raised in a well-to-do family in a very nice, expensive house in Connecticut. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. And the rest of it's trash. All right. Back to the chat. Hannah Butthead, says Kiwi Lover. That's what we'll call her. Hannah Butthead. Greeny Houdini has joined us. Happy Saturday. What up, Greeny Houdini? I have, let's just say in code Greeny Houdini, I'm going to be going to the store tomorrow, and I'm going to be I am going to be purchasing some very nice legal I don't know why I put that on silent and it's making noises. Some very nice stuff. Look, this whole thing is supposed to be about Joe Biden. Joe Biden, I'm going to start sounding like H.A. Goodman, so I might as well, not might as well, that sounds diminutive or dismissive. One of the folks that I follow, every single video, every single broadcast that this individual does, his name is H.A. Goodman. H.A. Goodman. And he has two channels, H.A. Goodman, and literally his second channel is actually called H.A. Goodman's Other Channel. I would love it if my audience would subscribe and watch H.A. Goodman and H.A. Goodman's Other Channel. I didn't start doing these. Well, I've been the same person on the internet screaming about the psychotic left way before I ever discovered who this guy was. Okay. But he's fantastic. His numbers are blowing up, and I would love it if a portion of my audience would really help him out. I wasn't paid to say this. I've never talked to him. I've never even commented on one of his videos. But he's so accurate and so good, and I happen to agree with him that the reason that demented, senile, weird leg hair Joe Biden is the front runner and he's a disaster, and all the other ones, who is the rising star? Buttigieg. If you look at the latest polls, I think Buttigieg is like third or fourth, and he was supposed to be, and again, I don't think Pete Buttigieg is an evil person like Hillary Rotten Clinton. I just think he's wrong about everything, and I think he's riding a political wave because he's like, oh, I'm gay. I said this at work, and I don't want to come across as, homophobic or anything. I don't care about gay. I don't care who anyone dates. Everyone knows that I have very, very, Christian leanings in a lot of ways. But I'm very fluid in that. The point is, I don't care if Pete Buttigieg is gay, and I think he's a good person. I just don't think he'd be a good president. And I think if the United States, here's what I said. Again, I said this at work. Can you imagine, and let's say Pete Buttigieg, this is about Biden, but I'm off on a rant right now. That's the point of my show. It's called Jaybee Rants. Can we imagine as a country the strong leader of the free world, right? The strong leader of the free world on inauguration night, and they do that dancing ball thing. Remember President Trump and Melania in her beautiful gown, and they did the slow dance, and they're dancing with each other. Can you imagine it being, again, I'm not a homophobe, but imagine the first dance by the president and the first man, and it's two men, with their wrists like this, like, we're going to run the free. Again, I'm not a homophobe. And I just lost a viewer. Probably people are going to be like, oh, JB's on. I'm not. I'm just talking about someone in charge of the nuclear arsenal, someone in charge of standing up to Russia and China, someone standing up to all the other countries that want to take advantage of us, someone standing up to the corrupt politicians on our southern border or any border. Could be by sea, could be from the north, Trudeau, blackface, dresses in drag. I mean, what a mess. What the fuck are these people who are becoming politicians? It's like blackface, dress in drag, being gay, which again, I don't care about homosexual, but it's like, can you imagine a president? It's like they do their first dance and it's two men like this, like it's two, waif looking, craven little, wafy dudes with, they're perfectly put together and they got like lipstick on or whatever they do. And it's like, yes, the first president, and the news coverage would be hilarious because they wouldn't be able to say, here we get to see a historic moment. It's the president, it's the president-elect and the first, do we say first lady? Oh shit, we can't say first lady. The first man, and they're dancing like this. The optics of that are just, to me, it's just weird. We're not talking about social justice outside of a Starbucks. We're talking about the presidency of the United States. To me, it would just be so fucking. Anyway. Enough on that. Hey, Antonio Davila. Kiwi Lover says, hell no. Ron White is saying hi to everyone. I'm not faking laughing right now. Like, if you can see, there's a little bit of tears in my eyes. I actually have to wipe them. Just thinking about the what would they call it? Fuck. See, this is why it's JB rants as well. I was supposed to be talking about Joe Biden, which I will before we end this, but now my thoughts are going. It's like, what would the news coverage be? Congratulations if it's Pete Buttigieg gets elected. And now we witness the beautiful dance of the president-elect and the first man. I mean, we already had a first man, Michael Obama, so it wouldn't exactly be new. But just the optics of it, to me, are so... I shouldn't swear so much. That's probably why I lose a lot of viewers, is because I really do use too many curse words. It's just because society has gone so insane. So anyway, Jojo Biden was at a rally. I watched it earlier. It ended, actually, it's 2:22. I watched it. It ended at about 1:20. I don't know where it was because I don't care. It was somewhere maybe in Iowa, I don't know. It was probably in Iowa, the first state. He had 30 people. 30. 30. 30. I'm not going to show anyone anything new, but for those who are new to this channel or are lurking or don't show up in the chat or in my algorithm, I don't know. All we have to do is let's just go to Google. Let's just go to satanic Google. Trump crowd. I forgot the P. Oh, there we go. Trump crowd. Search. Images. Joe Biden had 30 people watching him. That's a small screen cap of just the front of the stage at a Trump rally. Even despite the fake impeachment, even fucking despite the fake impeachment, the president is selling out stadiums that football teams in the NFL play in. The president of the United States sells out stadiums or parks or whatever that World Series baseball games are played in. And all those seats are filled, and they're also filled in for the president of the United States of America. That's another thing. That's why you guys almost rarely hear me say Trump, because that's a psychological technique that the media uses. Fox uses it too, unfortunately. Fox uses it as well, particularly Weekend Fox, which is basically MSNBC, except for Maria and Gutfeld. They don't say the president. They say Trump. Because they want the name to not be synonymous with being president of the United States. Okay? I remember them saying back when some, I guess it was Fox, publications or media, quote unquote media, when they would say Obama, they'd get called out for it. They'd say, why don't you call him the president? You call him Obama. Are you a racist? Okay. So I'm going to turn that right back on them and say, why do you call him Trump? You don't call him the president. It's because you're not news. You're propaganda. You know what's news? Is little tiny shows like JB Rants, millions of us combined and things like SGT Report and X22 Report and McAllister TV and Red Pill 78 and Red Pill Ken and who the hell am I? I'm forgetting tons of them. Blackie Fitzpatrick, to an extent, only because I do my propaganda there, but it's all pro-president propaganda. I fully admit to it. Kiwi Lover, Trump rallies are the place to be. I gotta back up. I missed a lot of you guys. I played with G.I. Joe with Kung Fu Grip, and he played with Black Barbie, says Antonia Davila. I put you on screen for a second because that's fucking funny. Kiwi Lover, Trump's rallies are the place to be. I agree. All right, Ron White is peacing out. Bye, Ron. Have a MAGA day. I agree. Leslie Zihan has joined us. Hi there. Just got back from walking the dog. Hi at Jaybee Rants, at Ron White, at Kiwi Lover, at Antonio Davila. Hello, Leslie Zihan. Kiwi Lover, Cooley Antonio, Leslie. I can't even talk. Leslie Zihan, and we know is it. Thank you. And we know. I watch every. By the way, all the channels that I just mentioned, I watch every single one of their videos. Yes, I do have a job. Yes, I am single currently. But I do work, but I listen to all these shows on earbuds at work because I'm in production. And although I'm using my hands all day, my ears are free. So I listen to all these shows. And Leslie Zihan brought up And We Know is a great site. So please, I implore you, if you like JB Rants, you're going to love And We Know. They're way more professional than I am. I just go on and I just rant. I walked my doggies too like a half hour ago. Hi, Leslie, says Kiwi Lover. Hi, Antonio, says Leslie Zihan. Leslie Zihan says hi, Kiwi. All right, so let's see what else we can find here. Politics has become so incorrect. Pins, screw you. Excuse me, hiccup. All right, any new alerts? Theology forums and Leak Project. You know, I'll promote them too. Leak Project is fantastic. I don't know if you guys know Leak Project, but they're great, in my opinion. I don't agree with everything. James Munder. James Munder is another one of my favorites. I watch every single one of James Munder's videos. I'm not paid to say any of this. I've never talked to any of these people, either in, private conversation or over the phone or anything. But their information is sound and spot on. All right, looks like the chat's starting to die down. Anyway, the only reason I came on quick, and I'm going to get out quick, is because Joe Biden is a fucking joke, and he's the front runner. It's going to be Hillary. If the Democrats have... I hate cliches. But I'll use a cliche. If the demon rats have it, or the demeroids... By the way, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm a Trump supporter, okay? We have to make that clear. The Republicans are just as shitty as the Democrats. They just have a different animal next to their party name, which is so stupid. But that's another video. Oh, nice. Yeah, this was a hand-me-down from my younger brother. So is that a hand-me-up if he's my younger brother? He has like a bunch of hoodies, and he's like, "You want this one?" I'm like, "Yes." So thank you very much. Hillary, Kiwi Lover. Hillary knows she's a 4-letter word bee. That is so tempting for me to use all the 4-letter words for me to describe the witch. I won't, because I already, by the way, I've done, and I can't prove this to anyone who's watching me right now because I'm not going to give away my private email nor share it on a screen share. But I've uploaded 5 videos in the last 6 days. Well, This is my sixth. So 6 videos in the last 7 days, and 5 of them have been deleted by YouTube without an email saying why, or they just take them down. They gave me a shot across the bow with my first out of the 7 uploaded. I did get an email and they said, your last video has been designated as restricted 18 plus. And I was like, that's cool, because I say fuck, shit, I say all the bad words. I'm like, yeah, I can totally understand that. But then they just went on a rampage and they pulled down my last, well, hopefully not this one, so we'll call it 5 out of 7. They've pulled down my last 5 videos out of 7, including this one. So let's see if they pull this one down too. No warning, no reason that I broke any YouTube rules or anything. They just delete them. They just go away. Isn't that funny? Leslie Zihan. I'll check out James Munder. Thanks. Absolutely. You should watch every single one of James Munder's. Oh man, I just pulled a Nancy Pelosi. I just did the pointing thing. I'm so sorry about that. It's very, very condescending. And even though my dentures are falling out, I'm Nancy Pelosi, and I'm drunk as fuck. And we must impeach this president. I don't do a very good Nancy Pelosi. We must impeach this president because we must maintain the sanctity of the Constitution of the United States. That's what Nancy Pelosi sounds like to me. She's just like a worm, like some worm. It's just like this weird thing, like up behind a podium, and it's all like its face is all melting down and shit, and it's like, ugh, I'm in charge of you guys. Like, ugh, you listen to me. Like, ugh. Just like Chuck Schumer. Chuck Schumer, who talks to, oh, by the way, is there anything, I was supposed to end about 2 minutes ago. Is there anything more condescending than someone who wears their glasses like this and talks to you like this, like Chuck Schumer does? The President of the United States. I can't even do a Chuck Schumer. I don't even have enough sickness in me to do a Chuck Schumer. But he talks to you like this. Is there anything more condescending than someone that talks to you like this with their fucking, it's like, do you have a nose? If you don't have a nose, I fully understand. Then obviously wear your glasses like this around your fucking face, around your mouth. But Chuck Schumer, he talking down to you like this. We are following the Constitution, and this is what blah, blah, blah. I probably, whatever. I'm probably involved in allegedly Pizzagate. I'm Chuck Schumer. You listen to me because you're the scum public that elected me, and I look down on you like I step over all the dog shit in Nancy Pelosi's districts in California because I'm a piece of shit called Chuck Schumer, and I talk down to you because you are worms and we are gods. And you will vote for impeachment because I am Chuck Schumer and I wear my glasses on the tip of my nose because I'm a fucking weirdo. I mean, these... I'm done. Hey, J-Dog. I mean, he actually does that. Who in their right... Do you think... I don't work for myself. I work for a small company. Do you think I would talk to my boss like this with my glasses down like this? Because what a lot of folks don't understand, is that Donald Trump, the president of the United States, here's how everything is so reversed in Satan's control of this world. Here's how everything is so reversed. Donald Trump works for us. Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi and Barack Obama and Mitt Romney and all of them, they're our employees. They're public servants. We elect them to do what we would like them to do for the country. That's why we have elections. not selections. Most of the public thinks, oh, wow, that's a government employee. Oh my God, I better do what's right so I can serve the government employee. It's the exact opposite. They are our employees. And I'll end it with this. I don't want to end it because my numbers are going up. You know what's fucked up? The president of everyone in my audience knows this. The president, because he works for us and he's a billionaire, he doesn't take the paycheck, $400 something, $50,000. He donates it to charity. This golden-haired, evil, racist monster this golden-haired, constitutional terrorist works for us, and he doesn't even receive his paycheck. He donates it. People need to get this through their fucking heads. The president of the United States, who had a very good life, supermodel wife, great family, beautiful children. I think Barron is like 6'5". I'm 35 years old. I think Barron's like 14 or something, and he's 6'5". I'm 5'3". I mean, these people are like genetic, really, really good stuff going on there. Oh, I don't like Trump's personality. I don't like his personality. Good. I don't care if a president of the United States has a nice personality. I want someone who goes, yeah, so I've been elected. I'm in office. China, you've been fucking us. Ukraine, you've been fucking us. Japan, you've been fucking us. Russia, you've been fucking us. I'm redoing these deals. Otherwise, we're not doing any business anymore. Thank you. Goodbye. When you're ready, come back to the table. And all the billions of dollars that we send to you, you're not going to get it unless you at least play 50-50 with us. So evil, so racist. Oh my God, this president is so evil and so racist. Oh God, I just can't. Notice how he doesn't fuck with India that much, because India treats us properly. And to a certain extent, Brazil. But all the people that have been ramming us for decades, even under Reagan, ramming us for decades. By the way, it's not the necessary, I mean, it is, but by proxy, but it's not inherently the former president's fault that these countries were doing this. It's because there's such a thing, and my audience knows this, but for any relative newcomers, and again, hello, Kiwi Lover, hello, J-Dog, and I promise I'll get back to the chat. For any relative newcomers, there is such thing called a New World Order. And their favorite thing to do is do things by force and by leverage, in terms of they do things like 9/11. Israel, by the way, the president of the United States, the one thing I totally disagree with him on is our eternal love affair with Israel. And if you say that you don't love Israel, you're an anti-Semite. I'm not an anti-anyone as long as you're a good person. Jaybee Rants says, I am not an anti-anyone as long as you're a good person. And we all want to benefit each other and just like live and just get along, and also plus leave me alone. Okay? But this eternal love affair with Israel, Israel can do no wrong. Israel can do no wrong. So I don't get banned, because I don't really feel like getting banned on a Saturday afternoon. I'll just say, go do your own research on what Israel is really about. And President Trump, I don't think he watches my videos, but in case he does, we need to really look into what Israel actually is. Khazarians, Khazars, Mongolian, Genghis Khan, Khazars turned into Israel, false Jews, fake Jews. And then if you criticize Israel, you're called an anti-Semite, which is like one of the worst things you can be called, aside from a racist, a sexist, a rapist, or like a pedophile. It falls into that category. Oh, he's an anti-Semite. I'm not an anti-anyone. But that doesn't mean that a tiny little country can have such undue influence. Kushner needs to be removed, and Ivanka, by the way. This might not be popular with my particular audience, but I need myself, from my research, I need Kushner and Ivanka out of the White House, nothing to do with our policy. Nothing to do with our policy. Let the president run things, okay? We need to balance Israel, or it's a real hell, as Dr. Bill Deagle calls it. We need to balance them just like we balance all other foreign powers, straight up, okay? Not we're going to be tough with China, we're going to be tough with Mexico, we're going to be tough with Canada. But Israel, you just do whatever you want. No, it can't be that way. The optics are horrible, especially for Trump supporters, President Donald J. Trump supporters, such as myself. It's like Israel just gets away with anything they want. I'm not saying the Palestinians are perfect. No one's perfect. No country is perfect. Let's get back to the chat and see if I made anyone mad. Get out there and vote Trump. Back in, guys. Make our voices heard, so that the Democrats can go crying in their closets. I agree. With that, that's perfect. I'm going to end it right there. I'll see you guys on a later broadcast. Thank you very much for showing up to Jaybee Rants. We'll see you. Mwah. Love you so much. One last shout out, J-Dog, Kiwi Lover. Leslie Zian. Antonio Davila. Ron White. All right, I got y'all. Mwah. Love you so much. Peace. Take care. Make America great again. Keep America great. 2Q, 2Q.